Hello? Hi, everyone. This is Super EV Master. Okay, welcome to this live stream here. Sorry for that. Sorry for that bit of delay. But I was just testing the microphone, and as of right now, I'm putting the link in the description. So here I am. Here's the link, and then in parentheses, use it while it is live. And while I add this, I'm going to add the live stream to the live stream playlist here. So now that is out of the way. So listeners to here, because it's that Crown Royal represents your hero thing. And this Crown Royal representing hero thing. This went on for a while during the Richmond races, the spring Richmond races. But in 2012, I believe in 2012, it moved to Indianapolis, and this one it is the John Wayne Walding 400, or you can just call it the Brickyard 400 instead. Anyway, so the race is at the start. The Grand Marshal just went off, and hopefully in a little bit people will start joining. I don't know. And I guess since the race hasn't started, so this is the 20th anniversary of the very first Brickyard here in 1994. Jeff Gordon was the inaugural winner, and I believe, unless I'm wrong, he is the only driver to race in all of them who is still who's racing today. I think he's the only one, unless I'm like wrong. Anyway, Dale Hunter is the internet supporter. Uh, let's listen. So I hope you have your like TV on, or go onto your race buddy, and you can go onto your race buddy by clicking on NASCAR.com/race buddy. Uh, and I will not use Space Sally. What I'll be doing instead is I'll be using the NASCAR Live leaderboard to find out the information to a text, and I can tell some of the most important information to you. So as soon as I get there. And this is race 20, and now we're finally on ESPN. The ESPN era of NASCAR is my favorite section. It's the longest section. They actually air appropriate commercials for children, unlike TNT. So yeah, and also okay, I'll mention that uh, I'm using a headset microphone, so all the outside noises will not get in the way. So the link is out there. I'm just going to recheck. Weird. Okay. Love the K-Love car. Posted in the comment, but I'm kind of surprised I didn't get the updated message. But it says Dale Jr.'s gonna crash. Kind bad. Okay, bad. Oh well. Uh, so here we are for Indy, and our stories that are going on is that Pablo Montoya is back in a car. And he starts in the top 12. So I have a feeling he's starting in one of his better positions to possibly win this race, because at this track position is everything, which is like good and bad, which is good and bad depending on if your driver is in the lead or not. Uh, So, yeah, and we're at Indianapolis, so that's I don't know. I don't know. I guess I gotta come out with like confessions here. This race right here is actually my least favorite race. I don't know. I don't know. I just I don't know I don't know, for whatever reason, and I have gone back to 1994. And it seems like ever since like 1994, the races here have not been too interesting. I almost feel like in some cases it's a really huge like celebratory race, if that makes any sense. Just a race, just simply a race to talk about like history. But to me on a but to me the action is so lackluster. I feel like here, and I kind of just wish that they would race it at someone else. And I know it's controversial. And I know it's controversial, but I would actually take this. I would actually replace this race with another race. And yes, I know it's controversial, but I don't know. This really just seems to be my like least favorite race of like the season. It seems like, and that's kind of a shocker because it's it's Indianapolis. So I kind of feel like at Indianapolis Speedway, it's much more of a open wheel track than it is of a NASCAR track, because I almost feel like is that NASCAR is almost like ruining the racetrack in a way. Because it's actually because if you watch the Indy 500 around here, those cars are going fast, and that's how fast those cars should be going. And NASCAR, it just seems like that the cars are going so slow. So yeah, and also it kind, and this is very depressing, but it's but it's but it's kind of the track president's fault. I don't know. That's who I'm going to blame here. Because if you look here, okay, so the 1994 race, the inaugural race, you can go on YouTube and type in 1994 Brickyard 400. And if you look at that race and look at the attendance is full. It's jammed. It's packed. Here we are on our 25th anniversary. It's, and less than half of the seats are filled. And I do know that in 1994 they had less grandstands. I get it, but it's kind of disappointing for a track that has how many grandstands does this track have? I'm actually gonna look it up like right now. I think it has. I think it has more. I think it has more than like two. I think it has like more than like 200 like 200 like thousand grandstands, but. I just really want to look this up because it should a capacity here's what the capacity says: 257,325. So that's a huge that's a huge capacity, and one and I think possibly one of the biggest grandstand. I think the most racing grandstand seats possibly in the racing world. I think, and that's kind of depressing. But I think it's because a lot of those seats are meant for IndyCar races and not necessarily for NASCAR. Um, but it's kind of strange because 1994 was sellout, and 2014 is like nothing, which is kind of depressing, and not good for the track, and not good for the sport, and not good for the sport here. And it's just kind of sad, and I don't want to see Indianapolis Speedway demolish its grandstands. It already had to demolish a few grandstands, and I'm pretty sure the NASCAR race is to blame for this. But anyway, the pace car lights are off, and as we're going into turns 3 and 4 here, and I turn it on. And turn on the volume a little bit. So Kevin Harvick starts on the front row, and when I was watching knockout qualifying yesterday, him and Jeff Gordon were the only two drivers to qualify less than 48 seconds. So they got in the 47-second bracket, and no other driver in qualifying was able to do that. And I think that says a lot because there isn't going to be much side by side racing. A lot of it's going to be single car, and as I mentioned earlier, track position is key because this track is simply super hard to pass. Anyway, so here we go here. Time for one of the biggest races in air quotes, sports in NASCAR. Here we go here. For the green flag, Kevin Harvick and Jeff Gordon take him to the field. Now restarts here. There is somewhat of a tendency for drivers to screw up the restarts. Well, and let's see what happens here. As they go into turn number 1 here, these turns are here. The groove is very tight. The groove is not really a wide group. Uh, unlike some other flat tracks. But here we go here. So the top 5 are single file, and and, and we got 3 wide here. Matt Kenseth, Juan Pablo Montoya, and it looks like Juan Pablo Montoya did not get a good start like at all. So here we go here. Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, the 2 drivers in the top 2, and they have basically separated themselves from the rest of the pack. Kevin Harvick leads the first lap, but here comes Jeff Gordon passing hammer here. And Jeff Gordon's going to go into the turn number 1 and take the lead. So Gordon Nation is on his feet. If that is even what you call his fan base. I don't quite know. I don't know I don't know what do you Jeff Gordon fans call the Jeff Gordon fan base? I guess I would like to know that because when it comes to fan base is the only like NASCAR fan base with a common household name is Junior Nation for Dale Earnhardt Jr. But I don't. But there really isn't a name for the other drivers' fan bases. So maybe NASCAR should come up with something. And as I see, as we're on lap 3 now, Brad Keselowski has some trash on the grill. So Brad Keselowski is going to have to probably give up a spot because it may be hard for him to gain ground. It's very hard to gain ground here, and I think yesterday's race proved it when Ty Dillon won the race and Kyle Busch ran second, who is currently one of the best nationwide drivers, if we're even going to call Kyle Busch a nationwide driver. Couldn't chase Ty Dillon down, and that was a huge shock for me. And actually, in some cases, Ty Dillon's win yesterday, it did actually pump me up for today's race. And speaking in today's race, there is overcast conditions and there's a chance of rain. So hopefully rain does not get in the way. And if rain does get in the way, hopefully it's not too long of a delay. The 1995 race is the only Brickyard 400 to have delays in it. So who knows what will happen. Let's go here to the very back of the pack. So Jaquan Stoneley, he is just pulled away from the pack, right here. And okay, and our first side-by-side battle here is the battle between Kurt Busch and Jimmy Johnson. Kurt Busch is on the inside. Johnson is going to let him go by on that one since it's lap 4. And as we're going on here to lap 5, Kurt Busch, I don't know, Kurt Busch, who ran the double back in May when he did the Indy 500 and Coca-Cola 600, completed 900 of those 1,100 miles. And 1,100 is until when you combine the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600. 500 plus 600 equals 1,100. So he completed 900 of those 1,100 miles. I don't know, but anyways, I don't know. So some drivers are getting a few spots, and some drivers are not getting our top 5 is Gordon Harvick, Keselowski, Vickers, and Ryan Newman. And just as a reminder, Ryan Newman won this race a year ago, but pit strategy won him that race. And Johnson's team messing up. So I'll just get that out there. So that's wrong here on lap 160 here. They're going to go to a commercial break, and I guess I can talk about what I've been doing. So it's obviously been a while. So as some of my fans may know, it's been a while since I last uploaded a video. That was 12 days ago, back on July 15th, and I actually uploaded 2 videos on the day. One was the if I can ever click on the right button here, it was the season 2 off-season episode 13, which basically showed off the newest track I have completed, which is Evansville Speedway, and I gotta say, it did turn out to be one of my most fun and favorite tracks that I've ever completed. And then later, and then like an hour or 2 later, I uploaded another video. And it's season 2, obviously episode 14, but this one allows you to cast your votes to name a new track. I do, and there were some good suggestions, and I'm not gonna mention a specific name, but there were two track names that I'm currently debating, and this will go on until the video for that new track is uploaded. So if you haven't voted already, I would suggest you would vote. Let's see. And I've been, let's see. I guess in some cases I'll just break this. Let's just say after a Thursday night argument, me, I don't know, and look at the Cup Series guy doesn't really know it. No, well, let me just say this. I was in his. I think it's called LTSC Cup Series. I don't quite know. I'll just type in the Liquid Thermostat Cup Series, whatever series it's called. I'll look right here. It's called the Triple C Cup Series race. I got into that. I got into that, and then. So after a Thursday night controversy, I'm basically ending that deal that I was in, and for a very long time I'm going to stop engaging in the Liquid Thermostat Cup Series actions, because you know he wasn't nice enough to me, so he wasn't nice enough to me. So I'm going to stop. So I'm going to stop supporting him again. I don't know, because I feel like I personally feel like that he doesn't quite handle himself really good, but that's just my opinion. You may disagree. Anyways, so here we are back racing here. It's lap 10 of 160. And excuse me for 1 second. Okay, I had to go talk to someone else behind me. So, okay, I just want to put this out as advice. If someone on your channel, or or if someone is replying to you on different on different on a different video, don't reply. Do not reply at all. It's just gonna make the thing worse. It's just going to it's just going to make him it's just going to make this conversation like worse, and it's going to hurt and it's going to misjudge, and it's going to have people misjudging your internet personality, and it's going to have people misjudging their internet personality. So I'll repeat again: if someone is posting something mean to you, do not reply. Do not reply at all. It's just going to make things really worse. So in that case, yeah. So Thursday night was not a good night for me because I got an argument with him, and I got an argument with a few other people, famous people. And because of that, I'll be ending my support agreement with them for a while. I don't know. And as I was talking there, Matthew Hodgkins posted a comment on this live stream that said he'll be joining soon. So I guess we can be expecting him, maybe. I must say, and speaking of these live streams have been very interesting to me, and here's why. Okay, so I uploaded 2014 Subway Firecracker 250 live stream, which was the nighttime race at Daytona, the night race. It currently has 105 views as of me saying this right now. I don't know, and that seemed reasonable. But then the Coke 100 live stream, that guy, 1,000 views. I'll say it again. 1,000 views, and it became my most viewed video. And then I did the Camper World RV Sales 301 live stream, and that was at New Hampshire for the Cup Series. And that didn't get quite as many views, but it still got 400. Both videos surpassed my Pepsi 200 video, which currently has, I believe it's approaching on 400, or if it doesn't have 400, it's exactly 400. So it surpassed them. And I think what happened was that the thumbnail, the title, is all misleading information, because I feel like it's that if you were to type in right now 2014 Camping World RV Sales 301, don't type in the live stream. If you just type in everything but the live stream, one of the top choices on the first page is that video, my video. And so I think what allows is that it allows the average NASCAR fan to think that must have been a guy who recorded the race in live in good quality. So clicking the video, and then the video did not meet their needs, but the video still had the clicks and the views just like racked up. So I think that's what happened. So I think it's all based on like misleading information that has made these live streams like popular. So stuff like that. So maybe after a while, this video. I think the title of this video is not gonna help it. I think what I should do is that when this video is published, I'm going to put in parentheses after the sponsor of the race. I'll put in parentheses the Brickyard 400. So I'll just do that and see what happens. And I feel like these live streams are also going to be a good time. They're also going to be a good time for filler. I'll be able to like filler, but between my videos, and I guess in some cases, and I guess my advice is that if you want to get like views, I guess use live streams and use the same title and thumbnail. I guess it'll be a good way to get a lot of views, I guess. Yes, because I think a major difference is that, because I typed in the title 2014 Coke 0100, and Mr. Hendrick fan, when I go to his live stream, which I'll do right now, he did a live stream, Not through the whole entire race, not through the whole entire race. A little less than 2 hours, and it currently has 103 views. So I think it has something. So I think it has something to do with that title. The title and the thumbnail will attract will attract misleading viewers. So I feel like in some cases that's why Hendrick fans live stream is not anywhere to the views that my live stream got. And because his recently just got over 100, and my Coke 100 live stream has over 1,000. So I think I think that's where it came from. So okay, I'm so sorry about that. I had to mute my microphone for the nonsense that my dog or my sister's dog gives me. Uh, I don't know. And now Jack Hornet is passing some lap cars here now. Uh, and he has almost a 4-second lead on Kevin Harvick, or will be a 4-second lead here in just a few seconds. I don't know, I might as well get this information out. You may have heard if you've been watching like the previous shows, but just today, Carl Edwards announced that he would not return to Roush Family Racing next year, and he is yet to confirm, what team he'll race for in 2015. So Carl Edwards, he raced part time. He raced part time at the very end of the 2014 season, and got a good few finishes. Back during the 2004 Elan Fall race, he got a top 10 finish, and then next year, 2005, he followed it up with some really nice solid finishes, getting his first win and getting into the chase, I believe, and being one of those championship contenders. 2006 was not a good year, and 2007 was kind of a redemption year for Carl Edwards. 2008 was technically his second shot for the championship. Was really good in that series, and as it got caution. Okay, and as I say, the competition caution comes out on lap 21. On lap 21 here. So as I was saying, so 2007 was a redemption year for Carl Edwards. 2008 was a rock solid year for Carl Edwards. I believe he got more than 6 wins in 2008. And was and him and Jimmy Johnson squared off for the championship, but Johnson beat Carl Edwards by over 100 points in the old point system. And then 2009 was a really bad year, much like 2006. And then the majority of 2010 was a really bad year, up until the final 2 races where he won Phoenix and Homestead. And then 2011, was technically his third championship like season, or his third season that he would be contending for that championship. And what happened was that this time, because the difference in 2008 and 2011 was that in 2008 Carl Edwards, he got a lot of wins. in 2011 he got a lot of consistency. So so what happened was that in 2011 he got that one win in Las Vegas, but that was in race 3. And then he was flat out consistent throughout the chase, and lost in the tiebreaker with Tony Stewart at the final race in Homestead. And I'll just get this out ever since. And I'll just get this out ever since I watched NASCAR. Ever since I watched NASCAR. Ever since I've watched NASCAR since 2007, the 2011 season has been my least favorite season, and I just want to get that out there. So then after 2011, finishing second in the tiebreaker, Carl Edwards would go on to once again, if I guess you'd say, his like third time to have a really bad 2012 season winless, and then 2013 he did win. He did win Phoenix, and he did win Phoenix the spring Phoenix race and the fall Richmond race. But he did not have a good but he did not have as good of a redemption season as he's had in the previous 2 redemption seasons he had, which were in 2007 and 2010, I guess you can say. So. And then 2014 he and this year, as of right now, he's won 2 races, the spring Bristol race, and the Sonoma race. And the Sonoma race is a pretty big was a pretty big win for him, because that was his first ever win on a road course. So then we get to today. So then we get to today, where he announced that he will not be driving for Australia anymore, which is the only team he's been racing on, and he's had some really good, strong seasons in Cup, and has been very dominant in Nationwide as well. He's won Nationwide Series he won the Nationwide Series championship in 2000 in 2007, and actually his his racing career actually goes a little bit beyond 2004. In 2003 he drove in the Truck Series full time. I don't know where he finished, but in the 2004, which at the time was called the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, he won the 2004 NASCAR Craftsman Series season opener at Daytona. So he has a Truck Series win at Daytona. But I don't think Carl Edwards has raced in a truck since 2007. So I'll just get that out of there, and that's basically my highlights of Carl Edwards' career. So thank you for listening. And and let's see here. So they came down for pit road, and there was pit strategy. As I'm reading from the NASCAR leading board, Johnson and Blair took no tires. They took no tires. So let's see here. And I guess as I move the microphone a little more closer to me, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry if what you're hearing is kind of loud. But if someone says that I am allowed to post a comment, or when you come on here to tell me that it's a little loud, and I'll lower the microphone. So, and also, I guess Gordon and Blair had the quickest pit stops, which were 6.1 seconds. But they were taking but they were taking pit strategy because because Gordon took 2 tires, and then Johnson and Boyer took no tires, so they gained a few positions, and now it seems to be Joe Logano, who I don't think hit at all, is now up front. Let's see. I guess also to go along with what I've been doing. Uh, on a yesterday on a yesterday on a yesterday was kind of like a day of where I spent a lot of time on YouTube. And one thing that I'm surprised is that it sometimes what should I say here? Sometimes I tend to find a hard time finding new ones. So I kind of rely on, and the channel, the most awesome 43 man can find new NASCAR style motion people on the block. I can say he can find new stars like very quickly, and he also seems to be super active on YouTube. So throughout the race, I felt like that. I felt like, and as I resubscribed to Mr. Hendrick Banner here, the most awesome 43 fans seems to be pretty active on YouTube as well. And yesterday pretty much whatever activity he was doing, I seem to follow him a lot. So yeah. Oh, and as we're going back to restart here, and Jeff Gordon like messed up that restart. Man, geez, he went from second. He went from like second place to fourth place, and is now hold their Brackazowski and Matt Kenseth, and they are now holding up the whole entire field. And Master Logano here pulls away, and Austin Dillon is challenging Jeff Gordon, and Austin Dillon is probably in fifth place because of pit strategy, and so is Kyle Larson. Yeah, so a lot of pit strategy went on, and I don't think it aired live near that, or I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, and the group of and about 8 places, like a mess of cars because of that restart. We just have cars like in one huge pack, but we're all getting single file pretty quickly here. Okay, so here we go. So now we're on lap 27 of 160. Now, I guess if there's like one like possible like explanation for why no one for why not so many like NASCAR style motion people are on is because it's Sundays. A lot of people, and Sundays is kind of the active family day, and that's some people maybe doing. But I also feel like is that some of these people are not informed, and I don't think not every single like NASCAR style motion person is going to bring out their laptop and watch the race at the same time. I think what they would do is that on race day they'll leave their laptop or iPad behind and watch the race and not bother to get their laptop or iPad, whereas if you're someone like me, I'll commonly bring out my laptop, and watch the race at the same time, just so I can know what to do. And as I'm actually, let's see, click on my channel. Okay, I gotta go. Let's see, I gotta go make a few like changes here. I got to change the message. I have to like change the message of my capable RV sales live stream because it's because I want to change it so I don't sound like mean or rude at all. Uh, so so, so that's so that's changed. So anyway, so Joe Logano is now our leader here. Uh, man, the field was shuffled heavily after that. So, as we're now on lap 30, Kurt Busch, and I'm reading this off of the live leaderboard. Kurt Busch says that his car is real type, and he's running 16th. And as we're having a battle for second here, Casey Kane is catching Joe Logano, and I think it's because Casey Kane took some tires, and I think Logano didn't pit at all. And Jeff Gordon is challenging Jimmy Johnson. I don't know, and what I don't know, and what I almost feel like is that like a driver like Joe Logano or a driver like Jeff Gordon or Kevin Harvick, I almost feel like that with the exception of the 3 super speedway races this year, they have been contenders for the win in almost every single race, and that kind of annoys and scares me at the same time. Oh well, I think it's cost them because I feel like as that Kevin Harvick, I almost feel like at some point a very single race Kevin Harvick has had a winning car, but yeah, I almost feel like Kevin Harvick has almost had like a winning car every single week, but it's just like bad timing and gets caught and commonly gets caught in people's mistakes like what happened to him at Sonoma. Where he got involved in a crash, and he's had engine issues and pit road issues as well. And I guess you can say the same for someone like Jeff Gordon or Drew Logano. And someone else is on this group. Hi, Matthew.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going really good.
You enjoying the race?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the race.
Wanting to get a remote to change the channel onto the race. Dad, where's the remote to change the channel?
Anyway, so if you're just joining in, Matthew Hodgkins just joined our group here. And I wasn't paying attention, but Casey Kane just took the lead away from Joe Logano. So Casey Kane take the lead. So our 3 leaders have been Jeff Gordon, Joe Logano, and Casey Kane. Oh, but Joe! Oh, we got a crash. Paul Menard here into the wall. And oh my god, and bad time for Joe Logano, I think. But Paul Menard crashes into the wall just as Logano goes to pit road. So this is not so that may have not been good. But it looks like for now we're going to stay green, I think. Unless spotters spot debris, and in that case we're going to have a caution. Anyways, so I think what Joe Logano may have been sitting out for was to expect for another caution here, but that didn't happen. And as mentioned, Paul Menard, did Paul Menard get like lose his tires on the right side are a little bit more sore. Oh, wait a second. Oh, as I see the instant replay on television right now, looks like Paul Menard. I don't know. It looks like the spotters may have not had told Paul Menard that he was there, or maybe one Paul Montoya got to the gas here, and looks like a long Joe Logano. Our drivers are going to take some strategy here, so this is going to be interesting. So, as Casey Kane is still the leader, and now it's second Jeff Gordon, third Kevin Harvick, fourth Jimmy Johnson, and fifth is Kyle Larson. Let's see what happens here.
I'm back.
Yes, yeah. So thank you for coming back. So now we're on lap 35 of 160. Oh, great. Now we're going into commercial break.
Hey, did you see my diecast review that I did?
Uh, no. No, I have not seen that.
It's I went to North Carolina, and I went to this place called Collington Speedway, and it's a go-karting track, and it's an oval track, and I bought a Ricky Rudd hat and a Ricky Rudd 2003 Motorcraft car. So
Yeah.
check out my.
I'm actually on your channel right now. Actually, looking at it.
And I got this.
Oh, that's
Chicken
cool.
flag. I'm planning on like writing on the flag all the winners of 2014.
That would be cool to put on a flag. Okay. Here's the NASCAR live leaderboard. Boyer to pit road, Gordon to pit road. So drivers are taking this very interesting pit strategy that I was not informed about. Let's see.
I'm actually gonna try something. I'm not gonna
Okay.
try it. I'm going to play on the original Xbox.
Okay, and we get pit
Gameplay.
strategy. Okay, we get pit strategy here. I see. I see what they're doing here. These drivers, I don't know. These drivers are coming down. These drivers are coming down, so they can, so they can make it on 3 pit stops instead of having to do it on 4 pit stops. So that makes sense. The fewer pit stops, the better.
By the way, what race is next week?
Next week is Pocono.
They're going back.
Yeah, I don't know. What's kind of interesting is that the separation date between the first Pocono race and the second Pocono race is actually the shortest separation date of any two like NASCAR races. So we seem to have like a mix of fuel only or 4-tire pit stops, and here comes Paul Menard, who just recently got into the wall pretty hard, but somehow did not cause a caution. So this is Paul Menard is going to have an extra long pit stop here, changing those right side tires. Let's see. Okay, and the leader Casey Kane comes down pit road, and Kyle Larson is now the leader, but he'll be coming down pit road shortly. Okay, so driver like Kevin Harvick took fuel only, and then you have a driver like Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Casey Kane who took 4 tires. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this all recycles. My guess is that someone like Jeff Gordon or Kevin Harvick will be back in front. Okay, and as Kurt Busch comes down for the road, we're on lap 40 of 160 now, so now we're 1/4 of the race through. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. One common characteristic I've seen at this track is how this track, because it's 2.5 miles and the straightaways are super long. More so, I don't know. More so than a track like Pocono or Kansas. Drivers try to draft off each other.
I'm gonna turn off the volume because I don't want to get you a copyright strike.
Well, okay, that's understandable.
I don't like to get anyone copyright strikes.
But I don't. But most likely I don't know. But I feel like is that most likely I don't. But most likely I feel like that I don't think that I will get a copyright strike. The kind of seems kind of rare to happen.
Contra. It's my first game on the original Xbox.
I don't know. So let's see. So we've had a mix of two tires, no tires, and 4 tire pit stops here. So we're gonna have a major field shakeup here, as we still got quite a bit of drivers to come off pit road. So this is gonna be very interesting. See how this all shakes out. Okay, Kyle Larson. Let's see. Okay, Kyle Larson is let's see. Kyle Larson is still the leader.
Had to restart the Kyle Larson.
Yeah, Kyle Larson. I don't think Kyle Larson has come down to the pits yet. He is yet to make his green flag pit stop. Near that, or Kyle Larson is waiting for a caution to happen, so he can have a good advantage because he'll trap quite a bit of cars. Or a few cars, I guess. Mangy's, I don't know. Mangy's, the field is like jumbled here. It's all scrambled everywhere. And as Kyle Larson comes to the pits, Austin Dillon will now become the new leader.
Great. I hate Austin Dillon so much.
Surprise for me to hear.
Alright, counter didn't work. First game will be Counter-Strike.
Okay, so Kyle Larson and McMurray come down for the pit stops, and we still have 7 more drivers to go. Okay, so now Danny Hamlin is the new leader because Austin Dillon came down pit road.
Thank you, God.
So now our top 3 is Hamlin, Stewart, and Truex, but that will change because we still got a lot more drivers left to make pit stops here. I think when this all recycles, Kevin Harvick will be the leader. Whoa, Austin Dillon, locking up tires, big tires. let's see. So I feel like is that Hamlin maybe Hamlin will maybe be in the lead for just like a little bit more while, and then he'll come down for pit road here. Let
Alright, so right now,
anyway, I guess I can talk about like, so I guess I about like, geez. See, okay, let's see, how am I going, to get to this like channel here?
by the way,
Yes.
as I said in my video for as I said in my diecast review, if you want me to like review a diecast, I'd be happy to get one. I'm actually in the process of getting one.
Do you know what diecast cars you want to get?
Did you get any packages?
Actually, I'm watching this video here. Okay, so as Matthew Hutchins is going away, I'm exploring this channel, which has somewhat been in the NASCAR stop motion just a while. A channel that's called I'm just gonna call it Raha Karoof. And there's my and I feel like is that this channel has been in the news because a couple of days ago he made a video that was called opting to quit. And what I feel like is that to me it sounds like it's the Rock Car Roof. He sounds like a he sounds like a super like young kid, and what I feel like is that sometimes is that I remember feeling like this when I was 10 years old and started my account back in 2010. I feel like is that because since my channel was once a gaming channel, I want I really wanted to be one of like the best, and then when it happened, and then when it didn't happen, and made gaming videos, it wasn't working. So I was very frustrated and depressed, and thinking about like quitting. So, but. But of course it didn't happen, and I feel like it's this, since this kid is a young kid, in the videos that he makes, and the amount of subscribers that he currently has 29 subscribers, just to mention it, and he was actually in the live stream two weeks ago, the last live stream I did, and that's around lap 50 here. Now we're on lap 51 here, and Dan Hamlin is still our leader. I think Dan Hamlin is playing a different pit stop strategy than what a driver like Harvick would. But as I was mentioning, Raha Karoof, I feel like it's that, you know. Here's my advice: if you put your expectations too high, you're going to find yourself in a lot of depression. So for those out there looking to be in the stop motion business, as I'll call it, don't put your expectations too high, because not everyone is going to be a Aflac Cup Series or Dudley Cup Series or a Under Armour Cup Series. Not everyone is going to be them.
A Trump. Duck Dynasty Comp. Sponsor me. The amount of subscribers that I have probably will not.
You were saying?
I want Duck Dynasty to sponsor me.
I don't know about the subscriber thing. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking about this channel name. I was talking about this like stop motion channel, and the channel's name is I don't know if you've heard of this guy or not, but his name is Raha Karuf, or Rajahjah space Caruth.
I've heard of
Of him. He made video. He made a video, I believe, 2 days ago that was titled "Opting to Quit," and he was thinking about quitting. And he was thinking about quitting because at the time he had like 20 subscribers, and he was thinking about quitting because his subscribers was not meeting to the level that he was expecting. And then I was just telling him and other people out there that you shouldn't put your you should probably not put your expectations too high, or because then you're going to be depressed and think of and think of wanting to quit. So what I would say out there is don't put your expectations too high, and you'll just be fine. What I feel like is that raw group. I feel like in some cases, like my advice to him is raw group is to work on the is for raw group Karuf is to work on his track quality. Is to work on his track quality. Is to work on his track quality, and to work on his editing. Because I feel like is that there are a lot of people out there who use iPads and use I believe use an app that's called a stop motion app or whatever.
Do you know who XUTIC X is?
No, I've never heard this person.
Well, he's doing an NR 2003 thing, and we did the Pennzoil Cup series, and what I did was, I'm number 55 for Old Spice Racing, and I did horrible.
I don't know. I see a long time ago. If a long time ago, and by long time I mean like 5 months ago. I was in a few NR 2003 series before.
All right, ready? I'm gonna do something crazy.
Okay.
Be doing 3 warheads: watermelon, lemon, and raspberry.
Okay. And as that's going on, we're on lap 55 here.
You're gonna see my face turn really, really ugly.
Okay, and now Kevin Harvick, the pit stops have all recycled, and Kevin Harvick is back in the lead here.
Yeah. All right.
Jeff Gordon second, Casey Kane third, Hamlin fourth, Logano fifth. That's your top 5.
1, warhead number 2, warhead number 3. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2.
Okay.
1.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching.
Oh.
Still watching.
I'm good. I'm good.
Anyways, as a refresher, my advice to Raha Karuf is to work on his track quality and to work on his editing. And I think if he does that, if he does that, uh, and if he and if he's able to and if he's able to do that, and if he's able to do that, he'll really be a good NASCAR style motion maker. Otherwise, he'll be stuck in the he'll be stuck in the what I like to call uh the what can I call it, the hole, stuck in the hole, and, and he won't be able to get out.
Yeah.
I don't know, and there, I don't know, and the stuck, I don't know, and the stuck in the whole group is a very like big group. It seems to be because there are a lot of like stop motion YouTubers out there who are stuck in the hole. I don't know, and once you're able to get like 50, not 50, 100 subscribers, you're able to get out of like the hole, and then when and then when you start getting like 200 and like 500, you start climbing the tree, and then when you get in like the thousands, and then when you get in like the thousands, you're at the top of the tree, and currently right now, the stop motion YouTubers who are at the top of the tree are the Affleck Cup series, the Double Cup series, maybe, and a few other people there. Anyway, so now we're on lap 60 here, and Jeff Gordon is challenging Harvick for the lead. I think Jeff Gordon's getting closer and closer and closer. I think I think unless something like, okay, if this is the right word, I think unless something like catastrophic happens, I think Harvick and Jack Gordon will definitely pull away from like the pack, and be the top two drivers to definitely watch for. That would be my advice. Who let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, who am I, who am I like, who am I like subscribe to, who is like stuck in the hole, a lot.
I'm gonna leave and come back because my iPad, it won't let me watch YouTube when I'm in a hangout. So I will be right back. I just need to check.
Okay, see you later, Matthew. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, so Matthew Hodgkins left your group, but that's okay. That's okay. He'll be back, and if he doesn't come back, then I'll still be okay with that. So I guess in some cases, I guess the people who I would say are stuck in the hole are people like Garrett Sinor. And what's kind of strange is that I think that Garrett Sinor, as I'm clicking on him right now, is actually a really good stop motion. Is actually a really good stop motion maker. He's a really he's really decent. because he because he because because he because because he because he because he because he because he has because he has really decent like stop motion skills. Not to mention in my series, not to mention in my series, Garrett Sinor came very close to winning the season 2 championship. Manges, Manges, the pit strat, Manges, this race, Manges, this race is turning out, Manges, this race is turning out to be a lot like Kansas. Uh, and if you notice in the background, I'm sorry, man, what darn, why did I do that? So as I try so Garrett Sinor is surprisingly stuck in the hole, and so is Hunter Ellis 01, who is one of my more bigger fans, but has surprisingly not like updated. Let's see the the Minnesota Cup Series is kind of like stuck in the hole. I'll say. And not too long not too long ago, Forza 4 dude was the one stuck in the hole, but he got but he got out of the hole in early July. You know where's my people, Mr. Hendrick fan is starting to climb the tree, as they say, because what I would say is that you start because the way I would say is that there there are four like levels or whatever. There's the hole, there's the ground, there there's the branches, and then there's the top of the tree. And Mr. Hendrick fan is starting to climb the branches. I'll say in the EPL. I'm sorry, in the EPL an EPRL Monster Cup Series guy, he's starting to also climb the branches. Let's see, Cody Hagan is stuck in the hole, and he's going to have quite a bit of way to go. And so is David Reagan 3134, who's one of my more favorite, who's one of my more loyal fans, and I'll take it for that. The most awesome 43 fan is climbing the branches as well. I'm kind of I don't know. I am kind of surprised that the NSMA FedEx Cup Series guy he's stuck in the hole, because I feel like in some cases, okay, so I felt like that okay. So I was in his season 1 of the FedEx Cup Series, and it was okay, but I feel like in season two in season two he had so I feel like that in season 2, uh, in season 2, even though even though even though I'm not in that season, he's improved season 2 really well. I feel like in some cases he shouldn't be stuck in the hole. Uh, let's see, and now let's see steps here. So this race, so basically as of right now, unless unless a recent caution comes, the pit stop strategy it's going to be very scrambled here. This race is turning out to be like Kansas of where because I feel like I feel like at Kansas, it's almost like I don't know. It's like because I feel like in the Kansas race back in May, it was almost like I don't know, it was almost like I don't know, it was almost like it was almost like all 43 cars were each on a different like pit strategy. So in some cases so in some cases we had so in some cases we had very we had a very ooh ooh did Patrick get in trouble here? We got caution here for Patrick's problems here as she's exiting the racetrack. So, something. And almost like okay, some came true. The caution did come out. Let's see. Keystone Productions is actually on top of the tree right here because he has like 1,000 subscribers. Smitty Jones is out the hole. Oh no! I'm just going through my I'm just going through my subscriptions here, and the reason why and the reason and actually I'm subscribed to 34 people. To those 34 people out there, you're very lucky. I don't know. I don't subscribe to everyone because I like to keep my thing very limited. Because what happened was I think at one point I may have had a maximum of like 80 like 5 people. I think one time I had a maximum of like 85 people I was once subscribed to. But I feel like is that in the month of like June, I started to unsubscribe a lot, and I don't know. So we got a lot of pit strategies here. So some drivers are staying out, and some drivers are coming up pit road. We got drivers like Tony Stewart, Marcus Amos, Austin Dillon, Jake McMurray, Montreux Jr. They're kind of pit road. So is Paulo Montoya, AJ Allmendinger, and then we got other drivers who are staying out because they pitted on the latest screen it stops there were. Anyway, so as I was saying, I'm not. Uh, I, I'm so. I think compared to the average stop motion person, I'm not. Subscribe. I don't subscribe to the very best. Big. I don't subscribe to everyone because if I if I'm going if I'm going to on a, if I'm going to subscribe to someone if I'm going to subscribe to someone I want to I want to and watch the videos I want to watch I want to watch their videos and have a good time watching them. I want to be like entertained, and there's 34 people and 34 people at some time and the 34 people who I am subscribed to they not all the videos, not all the videos, but some other videos, but some other videos, uh, but some of those videos entertain me, and the videos that I like. I guess possibly my advice is that if someone really wants to subscribe to me, then you might as well. Then you may want to step up your game, maybe. I don't know. And what I will say is that, and this could be advice to Raha, Karuf, or whatever, is that uh, I don't you if for someone like if for someone like me, I don't know if for someone like me if for someone like me you're going to have to work your way up there. It's going to take time. It's not gonna fame 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 doesn't always come instant. Fame in this Stumbush community, fame never comes like instant. I feel like. Fame never comes like instant. I feel like. So it takes some time to work up there. You're going to work up because I feel like it's that if you're really going to want to do this, then you're going to have to spend a lot of your time. And then you're going to have to spend a lot of your time improving our stuff, having good technology. Possibly. I don't know, you may want to save your money or do chores. Or do chores because sometimes because your parents or guardians because your parents or guardians are not going to buy you everything. I'll just say that. Something like that. So when you're someone like me, I have to. Hi, Matthew, you're back.
Hey.
Okay. Okay. As I was saying, so the current 140 subscribers that I have, so I guess my advice is that if you're going to be someone like if you're going to be someone like me, and if you're going to want 100 plus subscribers or even more than that, you're going to have to like work your way up there. So it's going to take some time, and it's going to take a lot of your so it's going to take so it's going to have to take a lot of time, and it's also going to cost a lot of money. There's my advice to people who want to be as like well known as I am. You're going to have to like work your way up there. You're going to have to devote a lot of your time to do it, and it's also going to take a lot of money. So that's my advice to anyone out there. Anyway, back to the coverage.
In my opinion, for a week, I would have done it. I would have come down pit road. He was leading the race. I would have put the fuel in my car. It maintained the track machine. It had to turn. It had to fuel money. He didn't do that. I think it's a problem.
Yeah, I think this restart, there's a little bit of weather still in the area. It's buzzing on the radio. You're going to see some guys really pushing hard for that track position. And I still think they're a 2.5 stars. It's going to be interesting to see who gambles the first.
I think what did you use to describe this race?
I don't know about your thought. I can't read it. Yeah. Let's watch this restart first. And then we'll play out some of the strategy because that caution has kind of boiled down.
Today's storylines: different pit strategy. Jeff Gordon is sticking his fifth point at Brickyard, and weather can definitely be an issue. And weather can definitely be an issue here. There could be raindrops on the way, and as going to race here, Dan Hamlin went to the lead. Kevin Harvick is not going here. Kevin Harvick is not going. The outside seems to have problems on the restart. Oh my god! Hamlin gets loose. Huge time. In case he comes the lead, here goes Kyle Busch down. Here comes Kevin Harvick. Oh my god! Hamlin got like loose. But for a second there, I thought Harvick was going to turn Hamlin, because Hamlin is currently so slow right now. But here comes Harvick right here. He's gonna pass Hamlin for third. And as we got 2 or 3 wide in the back of the pack, starting at about like 10th place. We never. So as Matthew Hodgkins somewhere else.
With Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick behind. They picked up a big chunk earlier. What a lot of others did before, and he gave a lot.
Okay, Brett Keselowski is surprisingly 30th, which is a huge surprise. A huge surprise. Sorry for that. Sorry for my mushy mouth. So here we go. Here, Tony Stewart. Oh yeah. Brett Keselowski is actually 30th, one lap down. I think Brett Keselowski may have gotten caught during caution. And behind Brett Keselowski, a huge pack here of jumbo cars. And as Hamlin continues to lose spots here. Joe Logano passes him, and so is Jeff Gordon here.
Everybody else. Hamlin last pitted at lap 55. And if you divide up the number of laps.
As I said, I was going to check the weather for what could be to come. And there are still isolated showers. And I don't know. And I did check the weather. And I did check the weather an hour before the race began. And when I clicked on like predicted forecast for the next like few hours, it's just going to be a shower. It's just going to be like a shower. It's going to pop out like nowhere. There were a few showers. It looked like earlier.
I had to get a snow cone.
Okay.
There was an ice
Okay.
cream truck. I had to buy that snow cone.
Okay, and as you just came back, I was talking about like weather because rain could get in the way. So as I was saying, so it looks like that. So it looks like that like a few like a half hour ago. Rain was going to get in the way, but I didn't because the storm cell like opened up. Let's see. But what's the future forecast right here? Because I'm curious. Because I feel like it's that as of right now. Because I feel like as of right now, if we're going to have like a storm, like a shower, it's going to pop out of nowhere, and we are 3 laps away from halfway, and once we get halfway, the race could be official. But I think but I think for the most part we will be fine, and rain won't get in the way.
Nice drive for the night. He get to the top 10. How long is he trying to get the market? You're trying to get there, pick up a spot on the foot. I told me yesterday about the progress of this European racing organization. Said that they just got to start to feel out a little bit behind. But they're pretty hard. You can figure it could be able to go right like it. They could be about to play.
Okay, so we're on lap 78 here, and now we're heading into lap 79. 1 lap to go until halfway. Okay, Casey Kane goes across the start finish line, and now we're on lap 79. Kyle Busch comes in second, Kevin Harvick third, Gordon fourth, and who's in fifth? Who's in fifth? It's definitely not David Gillen. It's someone else. I think it's Joe Logano. I'll see here. Let's see. Third, fourth, and fifth. Yeah, it's Joe Logano. So our top 5 is Kane, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon, Joe Logano. And then 6 is Hamlin, 7th is Larson, 8th is Ryan Vickers, 9th is Jimmy Johnson, and 10th is Matt Kenseth. And there's your top 10 as of lap 79.
Hey, how come you're not doing the nationwide live streams?
Well, okay. So I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the story. So my very first live stream that I did, what was the nationwide Daytona race, at night. I did that live stream. I did that live stream as a practice to as a practice to for what to expect, and to know what to do for the cup races. So that was the only exception. But for the most part, I'm not going to do nationwide races. Because I feel like it's that in the Cup Series, and in the Cup Series, there was more to talk about.
Well, you gotta do the Watkins Glen
Because
race.
because in the Nationwide Truck Series, because in those two series, I don't have a fair driver. I don't have a fair driver in the Nationwide Truck Series. So the Cup Series, is the only series of where I have a fair driver, and that driver is obviously Jimmy Johnson. And if you can tell by my logo. Okay, halfway through the race here, we're on lap 81. Casey Kane is going to lead as we're heading into commercial break. Here we are, putting on mute. Let's see. These storm sales could get treacherous. So only one car is out, and only one car is out, and that's Daniel Patrick after axle issues on that green flag pit stop. I feel so bad for her. Let's see. So Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is the last car on the lead lap. He's running 29. Bagazowski would be the beneficiary. If there was a caution. But we do have some surprising drivers outside the top 20, because we have Dale Jr., who's won 2 races. We have Eric Amarola, who won at Daytona, and we have Brad Keselowski and Kurt Busch, who've also won races. So those are some very surprising drivers to be outside the top 20 here.
I'll be right back.
Okay, see you later. And as at the Hodgkins had to leave for the second time to probably go do something that's really important. Anyways, so I guess on it. So I guess one thing I could I guess one thing I could say is that I feel like is that when it comes to devotion, because I feel like is that some of the more bigger stop motion people devote a lot more time into making a good stop motion race, and some others don't. And a lot of that, and the amount of devotion that's shown can be seen on the way of how good your editing is, or how good your track is. So just for example, in my opinion, and I am kind of biased, but by the way, so you don't have to always agree with me, because I feel like is that when it comes to my tracks, especially when I look at my most recent one right here, especially when you look at my most recent one, which was the Evansville Speedway season 2 off season episode 13. But by the way, and if you haven't already checked that video, you should go check it out. That track right there, that track took three that track, which is basically on a which is 96 a track which that board is 96 inches tall and 48 inches wide, I believe. No, it's not 40 inches. It's 60 inches. So it's a 96-inch tall board and a 60-inch wide board. That took 3 weeks. That took 3 weeks. But every day I worked on it. I spent a lot. I spent a lot of hours working on that racetrack, and I wanted everything to be as as equal as possible. You know. In colors, pit stalls, the start finish line, the logos. I spent a lot of time with that. I spent a lot of time with that. And what I feel like, and what I feel like is that 2 years ago, 2 years ago, when I started to do this, I wasn't devoting a lot of my time. I wasn't devoting a lot of my time to do this. Because at the time, 2 years ago, I was because 2 years ago I was a very different person. I'll say that, and of course obviously my voice was different as well. But that's just me actually. So 2 years ago, I was devoting less time to make establish a track because I was interested into other things. And so at the time, basically, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say for myself is that I felt like that 2 years ago, stop motion wasn't my biggest devotion. It was more rather doing like other fun things. But now fast forward to today, 2 years later, all right, and I'm spending a lot of devotion on my tracks, and on my cars, for the upcoming season 3. I don't know, I think the more devotion, the better your race and your racetracks come out, and your quality. Fine. The more devotion you put in, the better the quality is. And the new like slogan for Super E Master is quality at its finest. And I heavily believe that compared to some other people, I do have some like good quality. I do have some good quality like videos. So I believe in that, and as we're about to go into lap 90 here of 160, 70 laps to go here. Okay, and speaking of other things, if you haven't noticed already, the sun is suddenly is out, and that can definitely change how the car runs. So maybe some drivers who are good in the shade are not going to be good now, and may have to adjust to pit strategy. Just saying. I don't know, but I feel like it's that towards the end of the race, there will be more sun. There will be more sun out. Casey Kane's lead has gotten a lot more bigger, So that's one thing I've noticed. Okay, okay, and a day Hamlin comes down the road. This is obviously some kind of pit strategy. Okay, so here we go. Here, Jeff Gordon is not Kevin Hart. Jeff Gordon, he'll have the good advantage here, and I'll have Kevin Hart going to turn number 4 here. As now we're heading on to lap 92 here. I don't know. What I feel like is that Jeff Gordon, Kevin Hart, they have really good cars. They have really good cars, but they're not in the best track position. They're not. They're not the top 2 cars like they were earlier in the race. They once were if you're just tuning into NASCAR, but what is here? But the first set of green flag pit stops kind of screwed them over when they probably took like 4 tires, and some drivers took no tires until I agree for the stop. They were probably. Uh, I don't know. What's kind of interesting was that yesterday if I get to the if I get to channel over here. Let's see. The channel's name was Jay McCarthy, and Jay McCarthy. And Jay McCarthy yesterday. For those who don't know, he was doing a Saturday afternoon hangout during the NASCAR Nation Series countdown, the pre-race show. Uh, and he kind of and lasted just a little bit over 30 minutes, and I was giving him a little bit of advice, and I just commented in there, as a bonus that I would be doing this live stream. And what's kind of interesting was that Mr. Hendrick fan he replied. So he replied, but Mr. Hendrick fan he kind of went off topic, and was like, he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I thought that was kind of like, a little bit like unusual, since I was not like on topic. What I almost feel like is that Mr. Henry fan, the way he talks in the video and the way he comments, it's almost like on it. It's almost like on it. It's almost like it's almost like he's talking to you as if he were your friend. And I know that he is 11 years old, and he'll be 12 this September, I believe. Uh, you know, so 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 I know so I do know is that depending on your age, you may sometimes like communicate differently with others, and that's okay. Okay, and I just kind of mute this for like 1 second. Okay, so now that I'm back. Oh, we got crashed. Cherubim spinning. Oh, So we got caution here. Oh, hit the into the inside wall. Okay, so he was spinning on the outside wall, and it just looked like and the way I saw was that he didn't hit a thing. Did hit things. So he saved his car from hitting the outside wall, but then his car came out the inside wall, and he hit the wall. And he hit the wall in quite a unusual place. And much like Paul Menard earlier in the race, it happened in turn 3. So now when turn 8 had contact, my guess is that before they go to an instant replay, before they go to instant replay here, that he got tagged. Okay, maybe not. He got loose. He got loose and went into the wall. And he got loose and got into the wall. In turns 1 and 2, and then when it came down probably at the same lap, he lost. He may have lost a tire, but. Okay. So Ragazowski is the beneficiary of the free pass here, so he'll get the free pass. So now that we've had our first real crash of the day, let's see. So I feel like that cars could definitely. Okay, so here we go. So pretty much, I don't know. So basically the whole entire field is coming up pit road now. Okay, so here we go here. I don't know. This is actually something I should have mentioned like early in the race, but. But let's see here. And so I'm gonna say as right now, it's just let's see. Okay, so wait for it just a second. So Saturday for the stops, Casey Kent is still your leader, followed by Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, but at 4th place is 4th place. And I'm being honest, I think it's. And okay. And now it's 12 p.m. of where I live, but and it's 3 p.m. On the East Coast. Let's see. So how would the field be? So the race on pit road. It was the 5, the 18, the 4, the 24, the 20, the 22, the 55, the 42, the 1, and the 48. So that was your first few cars off the pit road. And as we approach lap 100 here, which will be under a caution, which will be under a caution here. I don't know. Yeah. So I like feel like okay. So maybe I'll like I guess I'll I guess I'll have this video on mute. I'm watching N2SC4R. I'm currently watching his on mute. I'm watching his race 2036 the Brickyard for 100 here, and I have it on mute. On mute because I don't want to share the explicit language he sometimes uses here. And I do and every now and then I do watch a little like into SC4R, every now and then when I'm like bored. And he has been one of my more longer time people I have been subscribed to. I don't know. My one change I would make next time NASCAR makes a video game is their damage settings, and I would like to see the next NASCAR, and I would like to see the next NASCAR game bring back elements that were once in games like NASCAR 2004, or NASCAR like 05, bring back like fantasy tracks, bring back like custom or fantasy track, bring back like fantasy tracks, or bring back like custom racetracks, at the games made. I would like to see some of that, because that makes the series a little more, not the series, the game a little more creative, and definitely at some point I would like to see, bring back the Nationwide Truck Series, because I would like to see that as well. I don't know, and I did definitely like old NASCAR video games at they came out in the last decade. I thought they were really, they're really enjoyable to play, and it was just always like something like, and playing those games when as a young person, it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling to play those kinds of games. Oh well, but now I don't play those games, because the consoles are now expensive, and they're not. I don't know. I'm not into video games. I'm not into video games as much as I am now, as I was once as a child, but I will say is that I will give thanks to video games and some really famous video game channels that in some cases inspired me to create the channel I had, because my channel was once a gaming channel, and I think I mentioned it a little bit more earlier. As we go back racing here on lap 102. Let's see what happens. Clip Warrior is now the leader here, followed by Kissy Kane, and that this time the outside gets going, and Jeff Gordon tries to make it through. A three-wide situation, but that did not work. Here comes Kyle Busch challenging Clip Warrior. And here on the high side, and the outside will prevail this time. Unlike the last two times it's happened. Okay, so here. I almost think that if a crash is going to happen, it's going to happen the first two laps. Fine, not crash, but a multi-car crash. If we're going to have a multi-car crash, it's going to happen in the first 2 laps here, but it doesn't. what I feel like is that okay. So I feel like is that okay. So when I first watched NASCAR back in 07, 08, there were obviously more cautions, and there were some and there are articles, there are articles from time to time that 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 that's that have been that have been what would you say that I've been saying that as the seasons go on less and less cautions are being made. I think it's because like the handling of these cars it's a lot more it's a lot more better than the handling the Jars had these cars like back in 07 or 08. I think it's just something, and because I feel like it's that handling handling affects the car's control, and when a car is uncontrollable, it causes cautions. So as times go on, cars are mechanics are able to are able to build more better handling cars, and it's working really well. So okay, and if you're wondering, we're on lap 104. We're just coming out of turn number 4 right now to make 105 laps. Let's see. Let's see. When the race started, the top 2 was the Casey Kane and the Kyle Busch. Now, wait a second. I'll say it again. So when the race started, the top 2 was a Kevin Harvick and Jeff Gordon, and now all of a sudden, so far, in the second half of the race, starting as of right now, the top two has been a Casey Kane and Kyle Busch. I think Jeff Ryan and Kevin Harvick can't get to the front because of track position. I feel like in some cases, if we have a caution flag here, and all the drivers, come down from pit road, it's going to be pit strategy because track position is everything. Because as I mentioned earlier, it's super hard to pass here, and it's super hard to gain ground. Especially if the driver is like, it's like a second ahead. Okay, and as I just illustrated now, as we go on the sound here, Paul Menard is the lap car, and he's currently in between Casey Kane and Kyle Busch, so that will definitely hurt Kyle Busch from here. Because at this track, basically what I can say is that what I would say is that like losing ground is basically a nightmare at this track, because it's like hard, because it's like super hard to like gain the ground. Let's see here. Okay, so of course, so I feel like it's that what I would say is that I feel like in some cases unlike unlike other fans anticipated at the beginning of the season. I'm currently not a Kyle Larson fan right now. And Kyle Larson is not really one of my more favorite drivers. I don't know, because I feel like it's that Kyle Larson. I almost feel like Kyle Larson. He the process of Kyle Larson, going from nationwide to Cup, it happened very fast. It happened very fast, and I was definitely like worried about that because I was like, let's see, so can Kyle Larson at this young age contend with the big drivers? And in some cases, in some cases, he has had, those moments. He has had those moments like at Odd Club. What I almost felt like is that Kyle Larson. I also feel like is that Kyle Larson, what he may need winning momentum. I feel like in some cases, that's what that's what he needs. He needs good momentum. I think that's what helped him to win at Auto Club. Because at Auto Club he won the national race at Auto Club, and then the race he finished second, almost taking the one away from Kyle Busch. Uh, so. I think Kyle Larson, it's all about like momentum and timing. Uh, let's see here. Let's go leaderboard. Let's see. And this last stream has I think this last stream, yeah, this last stream has just gone a little bit over 2 hours, which is good. And hopefully, unless something super drastic, happens, uh, we're going to have at least one more hour left. What I almost feel like is that if there's something if there's, excuse me, sorry, if there's something to expect is that and now these next 48 laps is that I almost feel like is that in these 48 laps I also feel like is that in these 48 laps we may have one more caution, and that may be it. Okay, so back to the cover chair. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. So I feel like is that in some cases, like as far as like cautions go, the two major events happened was Patrick. Was Patrick having a action problem, which is very rare, and the turbine like spinning out in turns through it. I know. Okay, and I just realized it was that Kiss King wins this race. That'll actually be a good one because Casey Kane hasn't won yet. It will get a different winner. But I'm still super confident that we will not have 16 different winners when this is all over. So I'll say that. Okay, and here comes Jeff Gordon passing Kyle Busch now. So Jeff Gordon's now moving up, and Kyle Larson. Oh, I see. Kyle Busch had debris on the grill and got behind Jeff Gordon because as soon as Kyle Busch went behind Jeff Gordon, the grill went away. Not the grill went away. The trash went away off the grill. I don't know. The top, I don't know. The top, I don't know. The top three, I don't know. The top three have really spaced themselves because first, first to third, is 3 seconds, but then third to fourth is is a 5 second gap. You know, and then pretty much, I don't know, and then pretty much, you know, through like a good pack of like 4 through 13 through, you know, for how long, you know, it's a it right, okay, so maybe like 4th to 18th is kind of in like one like single file pack, I guess you could say, you know, and then things get like spaced out again. Let's see here. Let's see, so now we're on lap 100 and I think, let's see, lap 117 out of 160 here, so 640 laps. What's gonna go on here? Okay, I'm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This. I don't know. This. I don't know. The video I'm watching right now. It's one of the more earlier. It's one of the more earlier. NASCAR YouTube videos that I found. It's called NASCAR 2007 crashes PS2. You know. Uh, I don't know. And at one point, I don't know. And at one point, it was 2011. I did have, you know, NASCAR Thunder. I did have at one point like NASCAR Thunder 2004, NASCAR 06, Total Team Control, NASCAR 07, NASCAR 08, and NASCAR 09. So, and then I did have, you know, NASCAR the game 2011. Let's see here. I feel like this is like for now. I almost feel like it's Matthew Hodgkins. Matthew Hodgkins maybe maybe gone for good. Maybe gone for good, but that's okay. I don't know. I said this back in the Nationwide series live stream that, you know, they know it. They know it. It's not. They know it. It's not always easy. It's not always easy to. It's not always. easy, you know, to rank a bunch of people. And as I said, I feel like some cases, a lot of these NASCAR YouTubers, they're probably somewhere else, or they're watching the race, but they don't have their like laptop or iPad, you know, like next to them. So I'll say that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. And I'll probably let's see. And I'll probably and I may say this in a future off-season episode, but I guess I'll say it now. I almost feel like I almost feel like is that for season 3. I do have some debate on doing caution summaries. Well, I also feel like it's on cases like, you know, at some point, maybe before or after the caution summary, what I may just want to do is that I may do, maybe before or after the caution summary, I may give out like shout-outs. I may give shout-outs to. I may give shout-outs to. I may give shout-outs to. You know, YouTubers, you know, just the heck of it. I've seen other stop motion channels do it. So I guess in some cases, if you wanted me to do it, you could post in the comments. And back to the race. And apparently the biggest mover since the start of the race was Eric Amarillo, who apparently started 43rd and back in car and has moved to 16th. So that's a gain of 27 spots right there. Okay. And we apparently have one viewer, in the comments, 2 likes and 1 dislike for no reason. And I guess the video did not meet their expectations. I guess. So there's obviously one viewer like somewhere watching. The dislikes on live streams is not common. I got for whatever reason I got like 10 I got like 10 dislikes on my Coke 0400 live stream, and what I felt like is that I feel like is that almost all of those like dislikes came from like non-casual viewers who thought the video who thought the video was actually a high quality resume. Was a high quality resume of the actual race and not the live stream. And because the video didn't meet their expectations, they do it just to be mean. They give me dislikes, but I can't. But when it comes to dislikes, or people saying like mean things, or saying incorrect information about me, I simply just like don't care. I'll just usually like ignore that person, or block him or her, because he or she, you know that person is going to have no impact on change. I don't know. And speaking of people, I'm currently going into my demographics right now, and I feel like is that a good portion of a lot of the views a lot of the views in the past 20 days from Arizona, and that's reasonable because I live there, and I want you to be up, and I live Arizona and going 2 laps. That's probably why Arizona currently has 171 views. But it's kind of strange to say, you know, I have states like California. I have other active states like California, Texas, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Illinois, and Minnesota. You know, those seem to be my most active states. So I seem to have like a so I seem to have like a fan base. So I seem to have like so I seem to have like a fan a, a fan base in those states that I just like mentioned. Let's see here. Let's see here. So I think so I think so I think so I think now we're having our pit stops of the day maybe. I don't quite know the window, but at the same time, as I'm just here at level 127, we're now approaching level 128. Casey King comes down the road. Now Jeff Gordon takes the lead. Let's see here. Level 128 now. Let's see. Okay. So now went from like so now went from like 100 so now went from like 120 128 to 32 to 32 laps to go now. So now we're at that point at the rate. Okay, and now I have drivers like Kyle Busch coming up the road. Okay, good. Okay, a good pit stop for Kyle Busch. Oh. Let's see. So now Jeff Gordon, the leader, comes down the road. So who'll be the leader now? Curious. Okay, so Jeff Gordon is still pitting. Is still leader, but someone's going to have to pass him at some point, I think. Oh, so Louis change went to slowly change. I think now goes to Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. along drivers like AJ Allmendinger, Michael, and Annette have yet to laps. So the original top two going into the pit stops and the top two after pit stops, it didn't really change much. I think Jeff Gordon closed. I think Jeff Gordon closed slightly a little bit, but I think we're looking at like like things. I think Kissy Kane can't hold Gordon off much longer, and Jeff Gordon is going to pass Kissy Kane. And my feeling is that if we don't have a caution here, Jeff Gordon is going to win this race. Unless Jeff Gordon has like a serious problem, which he probably won't. I don't know. And Jeff Gordon's the 40 car, which I don't know who he is. Hold up Kissy Kane a little bit. And now Jeff Gordon is right there, but Jeff Gordon will have to pass Kissy Kane somewhat because I think Jeff Gordon he has the stronger car and the slightly fresher tire and the slightly fresher tires. See, as now we have 20, 28, almost 27 laps to go now. I'm not. Let's see. So Jeff Gordon is 0.2 of a second off, and then Kyle Busch is 2 seconds back, and then we have to go all the way to fourth, which is Matt Kenseth, and Matt Kenseth is 16 seconds behind the leader. Yeah. So I'm gonna say pretty much like the top two are the only two currently contending for the win, which is pretty much your normal Indianapolis race. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Never mind.
Okay, Val, for the leader here, Jeff Gordon is just closing, really desperately wanting to pass Kissy Kane here, but what will happen?
I'll be right back.
See you in a moment. What Jeff Gordon is going to need is timing. He's going. Can you? I don't know. This phrase came from like someone or some. This kind of phrase came from like someone. Catching them is one thing. Passing them is another. Okay, so Kissy Kane, Jeff Gordon. Let's see. What's going to happen here? Let's see. Let's like change course. Okay.
Right now, our senior over specialist is 749 drinking food. Choose from all the delicious golden crown. Drinking food for just 749. It's the earlier special is just for seniors and it's only at Golden Corral. Days. Oh, yeah. Galaxy is the summer blockbuster we've been waiting for. You better believe it. We are born makers. We make surprising things. Things that push limits, shift perceptions. Things that go farther.
Whoa.
Okay, Matthew Hodgkins switched to his logo. I guess you say like logo or thumbnail picture or any picture. Okay, and Jeff Gordon has still yet to pass Casey Kane. As I mentioned, catching them is one thing, passing is another. And Jeff Gordon has caught Casey Kane. I'd rather want Casey Kane win. I would rather want Casey Kane to win than Jeff Gordon, but they have to know at some point. They have to know at some point that Casey Kane is not going to, or Jeff Gordon may just struggle. I mean, so, as Matthew Hodgkins is like somewhere else.
Hi.
Yes, hi.
What?
Okay. The Congress is almost back on. In case he can't, it's still somehow
No.
his own game here. As there's 22 laps to go now. Oh, we got a caution. Ryan Truex, Banshees. Ryan Truex is a good example of a driver who's not ready for Cup. To me, he should. And as Jeff Gordon apparently passed Casey Kane in the process, I guess, as that happened. Oh, okay. So Jeff Gordon did not pass Casey Kane. So Casey Kane is going to get that position back, as Matthew Hodgkins is somewhere else. Okay, so now we got a totally different game. Now the caution. Now at this point. Now at this point at the race yesterday, the caution came out, and a restart. Decided the victory of a nationwide race. So are we gonna have a repeat of yesterday? That's the question. Oh my god, let's see. Are these cars going to come down the pit road? Okay. Let's see. So pit road. Let's see. The pit road's over. Harvick is the first taker, followed by Johnson, Boyer, and several others. Let's see. So basically, the top like 7 stayed out, and everyone else back came in. Let's see. Let's see. I actually let's see. Oh yeah. Just as something to get there. I actually left NASCAR live leaderboard a while ago. Uh. I actually left NASCAR live leaderboard like a while ago, and now I'm using NASCAR Raceway to follow. I'm following Jeff Gordon. But I'm going. But I'm going to change mine to Kevin Harvick. Because Kevin Harvick, he's the first driver. He's the highest position driver with first tires. So I wanted to see what he can do as I'm watching the race. But this restart, I don't know. I don't think this restart will be crazy. If this was a crazy restart, I would be shocked. Because I feel like I said, this restart, it'll be a pretty mellow restart. The best thing I can hope for is that this restart could possibly lead to more cautions coming, and then make the finish even tighter as we continue to get closer to the checker flag here. And as I'm moving my microphone a little bit away because it's kind of out of place compared to what it was a little bit earlier. Let's see. So let's see. So I still think in some cases, unless something happens, I still think that Jeff Gordon is still going to win this race. I do. Okay. Let me say. Okay. Let me say this. I do. Why do like about the points standings is that I like the 16 drivers. I like the 16 drivers. I don't like the win and you're in. I don't like that model at all. And I don't like the eliminations. I would take 16 drivers because I don't know, and I believe I don't know who posted the comment, but someone on my off-season episode 12 video said that agreed with me on the fact that with the eliminations, he described it. I don't know. He described it as if there were eliminations in the chase. It's almost like the rest of the season didn't happen, and I think that is true in some cases.
Calling the shots for Kyle Busch. How you guys looking right now? Are you good in case we have a green light checker scenario?
Well, it's not ready to depend. We're close. We got a little bit past the advertised distance, but we've got that lead up there. Yeah, we're all the same though.
All right, let's go over to Doc.
There you brought the miscue on field. You thought you got it out the hour. Now you're back in it. How good of a car do you have here in this final track?
We got a really good car. I'm just hoping Dan's able to pull it off after we tested up there to develop that race for him. Right now, we just got a shot at it.
Okay.
Car, so we'll see what happens.
And Alan, Danny Hamlin likes what he's got.
Let's see. So Casey Kane, Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, Danny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, and I believe.
Casey Kane, let's try and hold off Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, and the rest of them.
Okay, so here we go here. So we'll be going back to the green flag here with 17 laps to go, and we'll see what happens here. As sadly, Matthew Hodgkins is not going to win this, apparently, unless he comes back. Okay, we kind of like the issue. So here we go. So here we go. The crowd is on their feet. The crowd is. Oh my God! Hamlin's doing a lob block in it, and Jeff Gordon is gonna get one on the high side. Oh my God! Jeff Gordon gets loose. Here comes Kyle Busch. Here comes Jeff Gordon. The longer these cars are side by side, we're still getting a caution.
Oh, Jeff.
Man, jeez. Well, this didn't turn out how I wanted to. Oh well. I think we could probably go these 16 laps green, and Jeff would still win. I feel like in some cases at this point, the only reason Jeff Gordon would not win this race is that if there was a caution and they shook things up again, because Jeff Gordon has had a combination of good restarts and bad restarts, and that restart right there was a good restart. But he has had restarts of where he has hold up his lane. But to me, in my opinion, there's no way Kyle Busch is going to catch Jeff Gordon. There's no way Hamilton or Kansas are going to catch Jeff Gordon here. It's just not going to happen. I can start making bets like right now. Oh well. So good job to Jeff. You just got your fifth career win at the Brickyard, and that's okay. To me, and basically from here on out until the chase starts. So basically, from here on out until the chase starts, repeat winner. That's all that's going to happen. We're not going to have a new winner. We're just not. I guess to me, I guess to me, what's missing in these what's Okay, 12 laps to go. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I think Jeff Gordon. I think Jeff Gordon is going to be. I think Jeff Gordon is going to be another one. Another one of those is going to be another one of those championship contenders. In the chase. I don't know. In the chase as of right now. In the chase as of right now. I don't know. I don't know. So what I would just do is that I feel like in some cases, like I would just simply on it I would just simply I would just simply I would just simply I would just simply I wish I wish I wish I wish I could like remove this like race from like the schedule because the thing that is missing from this race is action. There's a lack of action. There's a lack of action that happens here, and it's not and no matter what, to me, in my opinion, no matter what driver, no matter what driver it is, it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun to see a driver. It's not fun to see a driver go around the. It's not fun to see a driver all by himself go around the racetrack at like at almost 200 like miles per hour. Oh well, so my two championship, so my two championship, contender cars are currently Brad Keselowski and Jeff Gordon. Brad Keselowski for his dominating performance at Loudon, um, and then Jeff Gordon's performance here. Let's see, and next week we have Pocono. Let's see. So 9 laps to go here. We're coming upon 8. And, and they just showed it on the screen of how in the last 5 races, the of how in the last 5 races, the leader with 10 to go has gone to win the race. And I think it's gonna be true today. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I'll let. Nah, never mind. I'll get. I'll give my. Well, I'll give my grades. Well, I'll give my grades. I'll give my grades after. I'll give my grades after the race is over. Okay, so seven laps to go here. I guess more like 6.5. So only 2 cars are out. Turbine into down. I don't know. So 20 years ago, so 20 years ago, Jeff Gordon won the first Brickyard, and then 10 years ago, Jeff Gordon won the Brickyard, and that was his last Brickyard 400 victory. We seem to have like a trend going. What I feel like is that when we but when we sadly come here in 10 years, when we sadly come here in 10 years, Jeff Gordon will. I'm doubtful that Jeff Gordon will get his. I'm just doubtful that Jeff Gordon will win on the 30th anniversary. And I guess I would say, and what I will say is that, you know, Jeff Gordon probably is the most deserving winner. I'll say that, you know. I don't know. I don't know. What's kind of strange is that, you know, when I was younger, I don't know, when I was younger, I really did not like Jeff Gordon. But then that I don't know. But that changed as I got older. But now he's been I don't know. But now. Oh well, a caution. Oh well, a caution. Okay. Oh well, a caution. A caution. Oh well, a caution's not gonna happen. I've noticed. I've noticed. I've noticed that. Like I've noticed that in the last I've noticed of how pretty much in the last 2 or 3. I've noticed of how in the last 2 or 3 like I've noticed of how in the last 2 or 3 NASCAR seasons, and this season goes well too. A caution is more likely to happen with 10 laps to go, but a caution will not happen with 5 laps to go, and that's kind of interesting. So the more laps we go green, uh, the less likely a caution is going to happen. I just noticed that for no reason, and I think this race is going to follow the like. And this, and I think this race is going to repeat, and I think this race is going to repeat the trend for like the 100th time probably. Oh well, so I think of this. I think after Jeff Gordon wins this race, he'll become the points leader. He'll take that spot over Brad Keselowski. Oh well, and we're almost 3 hours. Okay, so 2 laps to go here, and the caution's not going to come out. So, good job, Jeff. I don't know. Well, I feel like I don't know. When I feel like I don't know when it comes to this race, I don't know when it comes to this race, I almost feel like I almost feel like that like half. I almost feel like the half of the like chase contenders in this race are good, and the other half were struggling. You know, I feel like for almost like all drivers, it's feast or famine at the track. For any driver that comes here, you know, you either do really well or do really bad. And Jeff Gordon, you know, and I guess it kind of like fits as well. So Jeff Gordon is going to do turn 3 right now, and here we go in the middle of turn 4. in turn 4, coming on the straightaway, fans on their feet, cheering all the Jeff Gordon fans, whatever you call your fan base. Jeff Gordon, 1994, 2004. Jeff Gordon's gonna come across the line. He'll win the 20th anniversary Brickyard 400 here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Sorry, I wasn't breathing at all when I said that. Oh well. So congratulations to Jeff Gordon here. His team, he win. Kyle Busch is second. Dan Hamlin is third. Matt Kenseth is fourth. Casey Kane fifth. Kyle Larson is seventh. Harvick 8th. Junior 9th. And Austin Dillon 10th. Leif Newman 12th. Beck Kozlowski. The 5th hole. Borton Johnson. 15th. Edwards. 16th Boyer. 17th Stewart. 18th Allmendinger. 19th Vickers. And 20th McMurray. 21 Eric Amarola. 22 Marcus Ambrose. 23 Paul Montoya. 25 Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And 25 Roger Jr. 26 Michael McDowell. And is that it? There you go. So 26 cars cross the line. So watch out for Jeff Gordon here. He could be a serious title contender. Okay. So this is the 21st race NASCAR has come to the race. So this is the 21st year NASCAR has come to the Brickyard, and five of those times. Okay, so now we have 6 races to go. So now we have 6 races to go, I believe, or 5. It's 6, right? So we have 6 races to go, and we still get 5 chase spots open. Oh well, so Jeff Gordon went to Kansas. So Jeff Gordon went to Kansas. I almost feel like in some cases, we're starting to see like old school Jeff Gordon. In old school Jeff Gordon, is Jeff Gordon contending for the win almost every single race. Just my thought. Jeff Gordon may have been done. Just my thought. Jeff Gordon may have been done. May have been done. Here he comes again. So here comes Jeff Gordon. Okay, so here we go. Anyways, so I think I'm going to end the live stream right there. So thank you to all the people who watched. So thank you to the people who watched, to people who commented. Thank you to Matthew Hodgkins for joining the conversation. I had a great time talking about this one. And what I feel thankful is that, and what I feel like good about is how I was able to get a lot of stuff in that I could talk about that I can't normally talk about in videos because in some cases it'd be like a waste. So the live stream is going to end right now. Thank you for watching my videos. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all later next Sunday at Pocono for the I think it's the GoBowling.com 400 at Pocono. So I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.